Good morning, good afternoon, good evening from wherever you're watching this video from. It's a new year. New year filled with positivity, good vibes, and inshallah. How is your new year taking you? So today, hey, I'm so happy, I'm so humbled, I'm so privileged like to have amazing people surrounding me and like shedding light in matters parenting. So personally, I'm going to sit down, relax, and listen to the parents because I know I'm an upcoming parent. Upcoming parents in the building. Let me know in the comment section. So today we are going to discuss about effects of not paying attention to your child. And the Bible in Proverbs 22 verse 6 says, train your child in the ways of the Lord so that when they grow up, they won't depart from it. And I believe that it is a good one, a good verse to start this conversation. But before that, ladies and gentlemen, allow me introduce my guest. Let's start with ladies first. Or we break. Should we start this way? Or we start with the gents?
Ladies first.
Ladies first. Okay.
So my name is Phoebe. Yes, here. I'm a mother of one. She'll be turning 6 in the next 3 weeks.
Yeah. Next 3 weeks. Thank you.
All right, my name's Mr. Mururi Edward. I'm a father of a beautiful gentleman and a lady, a father of two, and they are really doing well.
Yeah, that's amazing. And I'm Belinda. I'm not not yet, but I'm here to learn as well. So, parenting, it's that process of raising kids, and I believe you're one. So I'd like to know, like, what are the importance or the benefits of you paying attention to your kids? Because right now, I understand, like, you look at the way parenting is done, and not many parents who like have time with their kids. So, what is the benefit of paying attention to your kids in matters parenting?
Okay, maybe I can start. Okay, as a parent, one of the most important things to pay attention to your kids is first of all understand what they're doing. Once you understand what they are doing, okay, keep on checking what they are doing, and this will help you be able to monitor. Maybe if they have any misbehaviors, they are maybe doing funny things there, which can harm them. It's always important to keep on monitoring, and I believe as a parent, that's one point that helps us to check or monitor what they are doing, because you can find them being engaged in some other bad behaviors. Maybe they are watching unnecessary movies on the internet, because the internet is all over. Maybe they are watching some funny clips, maybe on their parents' mobile phones, maybe on the internet, on their computers, which can usually affect maybe their mind. And you can find them engaging in so many immoral things.
Phoebe, what's your take on that?
You know, when you give a child that attention, you know a lot of things about you. Like every child, there are different stages. At a stage, there's a way they behave in a way. So you giving him or her that attention that she needs, you will. I think you know what your child, what she or he is like, what he or he may need. In a way, it kind of helps as parents as well as the child to know the things that generally a child needs. Like for example, when the schools are closed, they're supposed to be near your child. Most parents ask the modern parents to take them to their grandmothers or to visit their cousins. This is the time that a parent needs to stay with his or her child, because there is no way you will know his or her weakness. For example, when they are closed, I take my daughter to her. I'm not saying that it's a bad idea, no. I'm only saying You're supposed to give a time to be close to her. Learn some few things about her. In a way, you will know this my daughter or a son. There's something wrong with him. Because when the schools are open, he's always at school. You are not getting that time to study him in a way. So just be close to her. Give her that attention that she needs.
Because I believe also like giving that attention makes the child feel like he's loved,
Yeah.
he's accepted, and you have talked about like you see your child when schools are like open, they are with the teachers. Like you find like little time to stay with them, and then schools close, and then you back them
But
to their grandmothers. Yeah. So in a way, also I love the part that you said it will be difficult like for you to get to know them better. So how do you pay that particular attention? Because I believe it's not all about giving attention. Because you might say giving attention to you it's totally different to Phoebe. So how do you like pay attention to your how well do we give that?
Okay. Maybe to answer the question, as a parent, I think the first important thing is to be very close to your kids. Be very close to your kids. Don't just leave them hanging and howling, maybe on the compound, maybe at homes. Be very close to them. Know what they want. Try to understand what they need. Try to understand what they are doing. And the most important thing, once you're being close to them, they'll tell you maybe their feelings, what they need, what they don't need, maybe the kind of challenges they are facing, maybe whenever they are, I'll say, there with other kids or with their age mates. And you can get a kid maybe telling you, "Mom or Dad, look here. Uh, my friend maybe told me to do ABCD. My friend told me that smoking is very important. My friend told me when I grow up, maybe maybe Bidagaring will be of great benefit to me. Of which you see, once you pay attention to that kid, you'll be able to know more, and you can even be able to advise the kid accordingly, and be able to even try to make the kid understand the importance of the parent being close to them. If you're not being close to them so that at least you can hurt or we can harm them, just be able to understand or even understand each other. You know, we can have, as a parent, you can have a weakness. As a kid, you can also have a weakness. But once you know the weaknesses of your kid, or even your weaknesses, you can be able to take the kid to the direct path, which can be able to make the kid be able to grow in a more spiritual way.
So, Phoebe, what do you think?
What I think is you should build a good rapport. Build that rapport with your child. Don't be too harsh. You know, as parents, at times you feel that you being harsh with the kid, it helps him to be respectful. No, not at all times that you be respectful because you are being harsh on him. You just need to build that a good rapport with that child, so that in a way that he finds something that is not right, or something happened that he feels that is not right, I'm sure he will come directly to you and tell you, you know what, ma'am, I saw this and this. What do you think about it? You will give the opinion that no, that's not right. You are not supposed to do things in that way or in that manner. You being close to her, it brings that closeness. He will be very open with you. Every time he sees anything that he feels or knows may not be right, he will have that confidence that my mom has my back. She will tell me if what I'm doing is right or wrong. Just giving them just having a very good relationship with them.
Okay, thank you for that. Thank you for that. Another one, bearing in mind that now, like I believe Phoebe here is a modern. For Mr. Mwiruri, I know you are in both, eh? Modern and so I'll start with you. Like, do you think like the modern parents have failed in terms of parenting?
I wouldn't say we have failed to be real, um, because as the world evolves, at some point you just have to give a child that they think that now that tablets everything, though they misuse them. So as a parent, it is my duty to make sure that whatever she's using, the tablet, the computers, what she's using, she's not accessing. Yes, those I would say you all
Yeah,
know.
Mr. Mwiruri also
Yeah.
mentioned
Yeah.
that. Yeah.
So we just monitor everything that they do, so they follow in the route.
But I believe in as much as like you're saying you follow what they do, not most of parents like do that.
Yes.
Because if I maybe like a parent, he was awake by 5, he's out, maybe he didn't have that time to check his or her child, and then he comes back, the child is already asleep or the children are already asleep. So like, do you think they will even have that time to monitor what like their kid is doing with the phone? It becomes a bit difficult.
That's why you say you give them that attention. No matter how tired you are, they are your first priority. They are the reasons that you wake up every morning to go find something for them. So just give them, no matter how little, the time may seem little to you, but to them, the time you spend with them is more valuable than the time you spend outside. You giving them that attention. For example, I'm at home by 5, or let's say to 6. Give it from 6 to, let's say, you have a few hours, if I may say, because I'm sure you won't use the for not exactly 4, let's say approximately that time. You won't use that time, but the only time you give them is very valuable. Just create time for your kids. Create time for them, because time is all that matters. No matter what you make, just create time for them.
Yes, we love that. Create time for your kids. You can let us know in the comment section. Mr. Mwiruri, back to you because I believe you're in both cases. And also to mention, like the way Fidia said, we have like the modern parents right now. Like I said, you work, you come back late, you don't like have time with your kids. And then maybe you come back early and you are on your laptop or maybe phones. So what's your take on maybe the modern parents? Do you think like they are failed or they're trying their best? I'd like to know that.
Okay, I can't say that they are really fair, but you find quite a good percentage of those modern parents. You know, most of them are young.
Yeah,
Just like they are quite young. And you know, it's not like our time when when you were being hit very hard by the parents. You know, the parent will take a cane or any object that he may come across and kugonge nayo. When it comes to the modern parents, you will hear maybe a parent holding the kid, and the kid is a grown-up kid, maybe is a high school kid, a college kid, and is still being called Baba, Mom, you see?
yeah.
Mama, you see? He's given maybe phones, and maybe he or she is checking on some of the contents on that phone. And you know, some modern parents, you know, there are some contents that they usually put on their phones as parents, you know. And some parts that kids are not supposed to do. What you have a look at them. Huh? Though I'm not saying that they are bad content, but you know, you have kids who are now growing up technologically. They're able to know what is happening. Maybe they're able to even to understand some of the contents which are on those phones. So as modern parents, you know, some of them have reached at a point where they are raising their students, or maybe they are raising their kids, their grown-ups, in the shule, because they usually see staying with them at home is a big obstacle. You see, they will keep on saying, these kids, these Brembo, they are quite sure. I'm gonna catch it because when he or she is at home, they too much. See, because the parent is not willing to take responsibility, full responsibility to the kids. Like you hear most maybe high school students, you hear parents saying, let me just take this kid to boarding, because staying with her here is stress. And you'll find that the kid, when they're with the parent at home, you find the parent complaining, this kid is lazy, this kid is not doing maybe according to what we want. And you know, the problem is not with the kid, it's the parent. Because the parent never muonyesha, the parent started telling the kid, oh, mommy, baba, don't go to shamba. You will get somebody hired for you, for them to work for maybe on our shambas, to look for maybe napier grass for our animals. You are busy giving the kid phones, and you know, laptops, and you know, as Phoebe has said, technology has usually damaged our kids very, very, very so much. You know, as we speak now, a kid of 10 years knows everything on the internet.
Sure.
He or she knows everything on the internet. You can't tell the kid that this side is bad, this side is bad. He'll find when he or she is using the phone, and he sees the parent coming, he just change you see the content. When you are now not there, the kid now turns to the site, and when the kid is having the phone, you might think he or she is doing an important or something constructive, but because they are seeing this on the YouTube channel, YouTube, the internet, you can't be able to control them. But a parent who is responsible from the word go, he or she is able to monitor what the kid is doing. That kid will grow knowing that it's bad to get to this site, because when I get this site, I know my parent will hit me very hard. You see, ndagongwa na mzazi. So, and what I can say is that the modern parents need to be very keen on their students, on their kids. Let me use the word students because we also have students in colleges who have come from these modern families. And that's why you'll see a parent saying, sending the student to college because when you're banning school fees. Because the things he or she is doing at home, the parent is unable to control the kid, you see. From the word go, what I can urge the modern parents, as much as we are displaying our kids, let us do just like the old parents did. Sometimes it's good to cane the kid 1 or 2 times, so that at least he or she can be able to know this is bad, this is good. And I like the way Akina shows usually our grandparents. Because we were hit very hard by not even our parents.
I don't think it right now.
Okay, right now maybe you find
because I look back
yes.
and I realized like for I and my other 3 siblings following me, we were beaten so hard.
My grandma.
No, our parents. But I look at these the younger ones, the two. Like I can't remember like seeing my parents like punishing them or stuff.
Yeah.
They'll tell you no, you have to. So, but maybe to cut you short, we have talked about like parents getting tired of their kids and sending them to boarding. So, do you think like between parents and teachers, who is to be blamed when the child maybe goes the wrong way?
According to me, I think it's the parents. Because when you take the kid to school, that kid has gone there to acquire education. But the bottom part, the bottom part remains with the parent. You see, because discipline comes always from home. When you bring the students to college or to school, you just have to acquire some skills. You see, as much as you're also blaming the teachers on one hand, the parents should be the one who must be blamed quite so much. You see, because to go to shule or when you bring the kid to school, I believe the kid, you need the discipline, you need the behavior of the kid. The kid at school, but that's not enough at school. You have the back part remains with the parent. Yeah.
What do you think?
I agree with you. The person to be blamed is the parent. At the end of the day, people is worse. Yeah. So just take care of your kids. he has just gone there to acquire knowledge, and the teacher helps him to acquire that knowledge. At the end of the day, you are the parent. You take full responsibility of your child's behavior. You don't have to blame the teacher. You are the one who is supposed to give that child the, let's say the respect, or let's say the discipline that she requires.
And as we wind up, do you think like technology has affected parenting? A quick one. And Phoebe has said, So we start with you, Phoebe.
Of course, in a very big way. You can't compare today's kids with the other kids. Today's kids, they have access to everything. Everything they see on the internet. By everything, I mean everything. Yeah, not everything,
Everything.
yeah, Kitambo, you couldn't access some of the things. But today, these kids, they see everything. The bad things, the good things. But if we can moderate how they use these things, technology is good in a way, and it's bad when
It's a double sword, yeah.
When it's used in a wrong manner, or a wrong way, it affects our kids. But the same technology, they use it in learning. So I wouldn't blame technology per se. I'll just say the kids, they just need to use technology in a good way.
Mr. Wiruri.
I know this story of technology, I'm part of the technology as well. because
Yeah,
I'm
yeah,
a
yeah.
teacher in that area. Yeah, like my sister said, Phoebe, technology is not bad. But the way we use that, the way these kids use the technology is one that is harming the kids. And as I just mentioned, not we can't be able to control the kids 100% in terms of technology, because we need them to acquire skills, learn how to use laptops, learn how to work with the phones. So these phones usually have so many applications which can be of great benefit to our kids. So what I believe is that, like Madam has said, Frida has said, the technology, if it's not properly used, it can be of great disadvantage to our kids. So the most important thing is to moderate the content, what is being used on the internet, and what I can urge, maybe what you can try to do, maybe when it comes to your laptops, when it comes to the internet, there's some sites you can try to moderate to prevent our kids from going to those sites. Like sometimes you can set timings of those sites. As parents, if you have technology, you know how to use technology, you can try to moderate. You can limit some of the sites, especially on your mobile phone, using some other devices that can be able to limit the kids on accessing some sites. Yeah, and not all sites can be limited. For example, Facebook, you're not able to limit Facebook as such, because you need Facebook. The kids also need to have maybe TikTok. You like to let know what is going on TikTok. You like to know what is going on online. You see. Yeah, but if there's that kind of moderation, at least kidogo, it can be able to help the students be able to, or the kids be able to use technology wisely.
So thank you so much. So this is 2024. Your parting shot to any parent watching you in terms of parenting. What would you like to talk to, like to tell that parent watching us right now?
As a parent, especially in this year of 2024, let us take full responsibility. Let us take charge to our kids. Let us not leave them saying that the teachers, the government will take care of their kids. If this is a year that we need to check on, especially from this January all the way to December, what I can urge the parents is take full responsibility, know what the kids are doing, know what your children are doing, and if time comes, discipline your kids. And once you discipline them, that's when you are going to have a good king in your house, a good governor, a good president in your house, and when you've gone as expected. Yeah.
It's a new year 2024, so don't repeat the same mistake you did in 2023 with your kids. Just do something different this year. Do something that you say, last year I did this and it didn't go wrong with my kids. So this year I have to make a change. It begins with you, then it goes to your child. Let's do something different. Have a very good relationship with our kids and give them that attention that they need. And most importantly, create time with our kids.
Thank you so much. Me, I don't have much to say. I'm so grateful to have you. I'm humbled to have you. I've learned. I've learned. And I'd like to hear from you. Like, what are you taking home from this particular conversation? Thank you so much for coming, Mr. Mwiruri, Phoebe. I'm so grateful to have you. I'm so grateful to have you. So, thank you so much also, my viewers, for watching till this particular end. It's a new year, and let's do things right, yeah? Let's forget about the past and focus on the present. So, until the next one, I'd say it's a wrap. Bye. We'll see you. Hey, thank you. Oh, allow me. Mwadime, don't catch feelings.
No. Siwezi catch feelings.
Special shout out to Frederick Mwadime, the camera person behind this amazing content right here. Mwadime, thank you so much, and we'll see you to the next video. Bye.
Bye.
Napenda kusahau. Unashukuru na acha wenye ameshoot.